This video is coming out a little bit late for all you Sonic fans out there, but hey, welcome everybody to Atomic Comes, and boy do I have a video for you. So, as we all know, last weekend was Sonic's 25th anniversary party, happening down in San Diego at the House of Blues. Of course, me being the big Sonic fan that I am, I was like, okay, I seriously need to go to this because as I've been talking about in the previous Sonic videos I've been making, it was confirmed that the new game was supposed to be announced here. So I wanted to be one of the first people to see it live, even. And I've been hearing horror stories about the stream, so it's even more of a good reason why I went to go see it live. So I don't have to deal with the glitchiness that was the stream of the party. So yeah, right now you're just seeing footage of me walking around the VIP section of the little hall that we were in. It was freaking fantastic. I'm not a very important person, but I just happened to be hanging out with the correct people, aka the good fellows over at Sonic Retro, who I met prior to the event. Hung out with them. They allowed me to go into the VIP section with them, and then boom, I was watching the whole thing from the second floor. Got a good view of the stage. Got to meet some awesome people, and yeah, just ate some chili dogs and drank some booze. Not really, but had a good time nonetheless. The party, for those of us that were actually there at it live and in person, was freaking spectacular and all that stuff. Got to see some new footage, play some new games, which is what we're going to be talking about right now. Yeah, basically just so I don't go on and brag a whole lot about being at this party and all that stuff. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was educational, certainly. And it was well worth it to have to spend the money, to have to wait in line, have to do all that great grand stuff, all to see some of the newest happenings down at Sega, Sonic Team, and what's going on with the Hedgehog. But of course there's a lot more important stuff that happened at the event, more specifically the announcements of not one but two new Sonic games that'll be coming out next year. So let's get started on that. So yeah, two new games. That is something really surprising. If it wasn't for the fact that they had done a really good job at hiding both of these projects off. Like, that was kudos to you, Sega, for not allowing a whole lot of leaks and all that. Really surprising us, whether it be for the good or for the bad. I still really loved what I saw there, and the first game that really got me excited was the game of Sonic Mania, the brand new 2D Genesis-styled Sonic the Hedgehog game, the game that Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 should have been. We got to see some trailers for it, or at least one trailer of it. Surprisingly, they had a demo of the game actually in another part of the event downstairs, and I got to play it, and yeah, it pretty much plays just like something out of the Genesis games. Sonic 2, I want to say, you don't have an instant shield, you don't have a homing attack or anything like that. You just have the spin dash, jump, run, left and right, 16-bit graphics. It looks really awesome. As a guy that loves classic Sonic, loves it more than the more modern, more recent games that have been coming out. Classic Sonic has just always kind of appealed to me more. I just like how more simplistic it is. I like how great the art style was that with the classic type characters, and the gameplay has always just been kind of solid. Level design for this game in particular, Sonic Mania, the levels, either I was not going through the levels correctly, or else these levels are going to be a lot longer than I thought, because it took me like 5 or 6 minutes to get through that one level of Studiopolis, which is the name of the brand new level that was shown off, which is the only new level that was shown off. The other level being Green Hill Zone, a revamp of it, which has new sections to it, new new level placement, all that stuff. I think some new enemies. There's a new boss fight, I know that for sure. Yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting experience, and just seeing a brand new Sonic game in that style is really awesome. And like I said, it's basically the game Sonic 4 should have been. And it's being made by the same guys that brought us the iOS ports of Sonic CD, Sonic 1, and Sonic 2. And those guys really know what they're doing. They made the iOS ports look really awesome, really high quality. They fixed a bunch of the animations, a bunch of the glitches that happened in the first few games, I should say. And now that they're making a brand new original game, this is all being made by them, Christian Whitehead and his team. It's looking to be pretty awesome, you know. The graphics look awesome for being a 16-bit game. It plays really well. And I cannot wait to see and listen to more of the music that is going to be showing off, or going to be showing up later on in the coming months till next year. This thing is coming out spring of next year, and I cannot wait for that to come out. Not coming out to a Nintendo console, but I probably will end up getting it on the PS4, since that's one of the consoles that's coming out for. Now, as much as I really liked Sonic Mania, a whole lot of people were kind of underwhelmed with it, since, you know, 16-bit Sonic games are not really that spectacular anymore. With fan games being made, because this whole thing could have been like in a part of a fan game or whatever. Like, this is just a fan game that they took, and Sega just, you know, put the okay on it. They put the Sega approval seal on it, and boom, it's an official main series game, you know. But that wasn't the game that got most people excited because of those reasons. It was also because it was overshadowed by a much more, how do I say this, a more blockbuster style game, a game that we were all expecting to be at this sort of event. Because from what I've heard from the staff that made Sonic Mania, they've only been making this game for like a year, I think. And Sonic Team had like little to nothing to do with the development. They were just like, you know, the creative producers on it or whatever. Which means that Sonic Team was not actually working on this game for the last 3 years. That means that while this Christian Whitehead and his team were working on Sonic Mania, Sonic Team was working on something else. And what was that something else? Well, we didn't really see a whole lot of it, but basically it's called Project 2017. And what we saw in the trailer was a lot of destruction, really dark tones, really, you know, epically sized robots that were obviously made by Eggman, and then Sonic looking all pissed off. And then followed up by classic Sonic saving his behind from falling rubble. Which, to me, thought that was... At first I thought it was going to be Sonic Adventure 3, because of the dark tones of it, since the previous Sonic Adventure games had dark tones. It kind of reminded me of the intro to Sonic Adventure 1. So that's what I thought. And then classic Sonic showed up, so I'm like, oh, is this Sonic Generations 2? And then Izuka said that it wasn't Generations 2. But the reason why everybody's calling it Generations 2 is because of classic Sonic being in it, with modern Sonic, them working together. But if I ever do end up talking about this game, Project 2017, later on, I'm not going to call it Project 2017. Well, I probably will. I'm either going to call it Project 2017 or Sonic Resistance, because at the end of the trailer there is a tagline that says "Join the Resistance, Holiday 2017." So that's definitely been a really curious thing. A lot of people have been debating about what this game could possibly be. There was no gameplay of it, obviously, but the thing that really excites me is the fact that they've been working on this game for 2 to 3 plus years. Which is something that most Sonic games don't really do. They usually finish it off in like a minute, or not a minute. Well, seeing as how rushed some of the games are, it wouldn't surprise me. No, what I meant to say was, it usually Sonic games were coming out like every year, which means there couldn't be too much development time on them. Sega kept throwing a bunch of ideas around to the last minute, which made the games come out kind of, half-assed and all that stuff, because not only were they doing concepts really late, they were also didn't spend a lot of time in actually creating the game. So that's why a lot of the previous Sonic games ended up, either not having a whole lot of content or just were buggy and didn't work. Look at Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom. But as I've talked about in previous Sonic games, Sega knows what the hell they're doing wrong. They're trying to get feedback. They're actually taking their time on the Sonic games because, yeah, like I said before in the previous Sonic video I did, this is not coming out this year. This is a 25th anniversary game, but it's not coming out this year. So, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I found was surprising, is that they're taking their time with this. Now that we've seen a trailer of it, I see what the concepts they are throwing around is. It's a darker toned Sonic game. Classic Sonic is going to be in it. And it just looks really kind of awesome, though. I can't wait to see what the hell this game is. Like, is it Sonic Adventure 3? Is it a Sonic Generations 2? Is it something in between? Is this a tie-in game with the Sonic Sat EM cartoon or whatever like that because of the Resistance? Is Sonic Boom Sonic gonna be in this? Because they're taking the Generations moniker one step ahead, and since Sonic Boom Sonic is now established, let's have Sonic Boom Sonic be in it, so that way there's a third play style or whatever. Can you imagine playing a Sonic Boom Sonic at Green Hill Zone? That'd be freaking weird. But I don't think that's the case. Either way, we have no idea what the heck Sonic 2017 is going to be. Sonic Resistance, whatever you want to call it. I'm seriously going to stick to either Project 2017 or Sonic Resistance. But, yeah, I hope that they reveal a whole lot more about this. And it's going to be over a year before this thing actually comes out and we know almost every single detail about it. The other thing that really surprised me was the fact it's coming out for the NX, which makes this like the third game confirmed to be coming out for the Nintendo NX, Nintendo's next console. So, that's going to be kind of awesome too. I can't wait to see what the NX version will be like. At that point, it's just going to be me thinking, what version should I get? Should I get the PS4 version or the NX version? Knowing me, I'll probably get both. But, heck, that's just because I'm that huge of a Sonic fan. We also got to see Sonic and Lego Dimensions. That was pretty interesting also. Good graphics. I like the way Green Hill Zone looked. Looked like Generations, but with Sonic as a Lego person. And then seeing him go through all the different levels, like a Portal level or a Ghostbusters level and all that stuff. That was pretty hilarious, I thought. I don't play... The only, Skylanders-style game I ever played was the first Skylanders game. I haven't gotten into Disney Infinity, Lego Dimensions, and the only other, Toy to Life games I've really been playing were the Nintendo ones that have amiibo compatibility, because I got a bunch of amiibos, but yeah, no Lego ones, so I don't think I'll be getting this one, to be honest. But heck, it's another thing for Sonic to be in. It looks pretty cool. I like how they try to incorporate the Sonic gameplay into it. It was nice seeing them go through all my other favorite movies and video games and all that. But yeah, so that was another thing we saw, along with some Sonic Boom stuff, which was pretty hilarious. A bunch of the voice cast members were out there. They did a live reading of a script that they had, and showed off a sneak peek of one of the Season 2 episodes. I still like watching Sonic Boom, so I'm going to be excited for seeing that. And then they showed off Fire and Ice for the billionth time, so that's another thing that's happening. Basically, in the end, guys, I think 2017 is definitely going to be the year that Sonic makes the comeback he's been meaning to make for years. It's going to be freaking awesome, I think, because you got Sonic Mania with the brand new 2D Sonic game, which are my favorite of all the Sonic games. And then we got Project 2017, which is looking epic. Got classic Sonic back. It's got a lot of really cool ideas that I really want to see unfold. And Sonic Boom is still going on strong. And he's just showing up everywhere, I think. And I think this is going to be a good time for Sonic. The next 2 years are going to be interesting for Sonic the Hedgehog and his fans. And I'm just happy to have attended Sonic's 25th birthday. I was happy to meet all the people I did. It was definitely worth it for me. This was a lot more exciting than any of the other Sonic events that I've been to. And yeah, that's all I really got to say on it. Because if I wanted to say any more, the video would be taking forever, you know. Because those are not all the opinions I have on Sonic Mania and have on Project 2017. And I would love to go into more detail about what I did at the party and who I met and all that stuff. But for right now, I just wanted to give you a rundown about what happened at the party. You know, that little news update that I usually do about, you know, newly announced games, about my favorite series and all that. For the rest of this video, you're just going to be watching some live reactions to both Project 2017 and Sonic Mania for right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What are your opinions on Sonic Mania, Sonic Project 2017, and all that stuff, huh? You got any good ideas? Make sure to put them down in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll probably see you guys next time. Keep watching the videos. My number 9 part 5 coming out soon. Have a good one.
It's not that. It's not that. But I think you'll still find it quite exciting. So, as we officially kick off tonight's event, we'd like to begin. Hey, buddy, you calm down for just 1 second, all right? Let me finish. All right, then. It's okay. It's all right. Still up. Okay, now, as we formally kick off tonight's event, we want to begin, like I said, by answering a question. That is a very simple question. It's one that all of you have had in your minds for the last year. Everyone here in this audience has been asking it. All of you on the live stream. It's probably crazy in that chat right now. Just turn the chat off. It's probably bad. You guys are probably asking the same question. You've all been tuning in tonight to get the answer. And that question is, what is next for Sonic? Last month, at the Tokyo Joy Bliss Party, Takashi Iizuka, the head of Sonic Team, announced that on July 22nd, we were going to talk more about the future of Sonic, something called Project 2017. You guys know that? Remember that? Well, I got good news for you. Today is July 22nd, and we are here at San Diego at the House of Blues, and it's finally time to begin answering that question. Now, the truth is, what you are about to see has actually been in the works for some time, for quite a lot of time. I've known about it, many of us have known about it, but of course I couldn't spoil it and tell you what it was. So we did the next best thing. We started hiding teasers in our social media posts. Those are real teasers, by the way. And I told you guys a long time ago that a good teaser has layers to it, right? Some of you remember that? And that's exactly what we tried to do. We hid stuff, we kept hiding it, and we buried it beneath layers and layers of teasers. And you guys did a magnificent job finding those teasers, decrypting them, decoding them, figuring out what was it we were trying to say. In fact, you found them all except for one very important one. But the good news is, the Twitch live stream found it this morning with a little hint, And that was a Morse code message that read, "That which is missing." This was the key that you needed to start piecing together all of the different things that we had hidden for the last year to kind of point you towards what was coming next. Now, if you guys remember, there was a message in the Earth Day post that said, "Life is not always black and blank." Remember that? Okay, good. Now, you guys remember the Madion post that we did? This one? Madion is one of my favorite musicians. He's super talented, and we did this little kind of shout out to him. But when you guys decrypted the message, you decrypted it to read "The secret is inside the Empire." And as anyone who's a Madion fan should know, that's not what his message is. There's a word missing, isn't there? And as you start to take that missing word and the other missing words and you start to put them together, you begin to paint a very clear picture of what the future holds for Sonic. But tonight, as the live stream chat goes nuts, it is time for us to finally unveil it to you. The wait is over. Are you guys ready? Without further ado, let's see it. for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Come on, guys.
Wait for it. This is where we test your patience one last time. Now I know you see that title up there. Just pay no mind to that title right now. Give us 1 second. Stay calm, everybody. Stay calm. We're almost there, I promise. We are almost there. You want this to be one of the reveals? Is that what you said? This is actually just a red herring. Who knows what this is? Oh, wait. We might have something. This is a bad time for me to reveal. Wait. Wait for it. You guys, you wouldn't be upset if I announced it was actually Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3, would you? Okay, well that's good because that's actually going to be a real game made by the fans, and I'm not even kidding you. But that's not our reveal tonight, I'm afraid. That's an extra thing. Oh, here we go. We have waited so long to finally show you that. What do you guys think? Oh, and live stream viewers, if you want to go through frame by frame on that, you are more than welcome to. It is live right now on the official Sonic YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sonic. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff hidden in that footage. Please get to work. Now, for all of you here, it is my great pleasure tonight to introduce to you two of the people representing the teams working on our next Sonic title, Sonic Mania. Please, first welcome to the stage the head of Sonic Team, Takashi Iizuka. And they like it. And next, please give it up for someone who really needs very little introduction among the Sonic community. He's the guy behind the excellent ports of Sonic 1, 2, and CD for mobile. He came all the way from Australia to be with us here tonight, Christian Whitehead. right, welcome guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Izuka-san, can you tell us how did the idea for Sonic Mania first come up?
Sonic Mania is a new game combines the classic Sonic experience with all new stages and reimagined classic levels.
Fantastic. You can tell the crowd's a little excited too. And Christian, what was your reaction when you were first approached by Sonic Team and told, hey, we want to make a new 2D Sonic title in a pixel style?
Mate, I was pretty stoked. I mean, like, you know, we worked really hard on the original Sonic remasters and we had a lot of ideas of what we could do with classic Sonic going forward. And so to have the opportunity to collaborate with Sonic Team, Pagoda West, Headcanon, and T-Lopes on music, it's just going to be awesome, man. It's going to be one for the classic fans.
And Izuka-san, that trailer we just saw said that in addition to brand new zones, we'd see reimagined classics. What exactly does that mean?
It means you will get to replay original stages you loved, but with new twists.
So there's something new in all of this. Exciting.
Something new.
Was that a cave, Christian? Was that a cave that I saw in Green Hill Zone?
Yes, it was, Aaron. And that's just the beginning of some of the new things we've got. You know, we didn't just want to make a game that was fueled by nostalgia, we wanted to create a new classic Sonic experience, one that can stand tall amongst the classic Sonic series, and something that can just introduce people to new levels and new locations for Sonic to visit. It's
Awesome.
a new adventure.
Awesome. How many of you guys are excited that there's playable Tails and Knuckles too?
Oh, great.
Pretty much everybody. Maybe someday we'll get Big the Cat. Not yet. Right now, Tails and Knuckles. Let's start there. All right, so spoilers, guys. But I played the game internally at Sega. I've seen it for a long time. I've been so excited. I love you guys have nailed down the physics so perfectly. I really love that. Visually, the game looks absolutely gorgeous as we saw in the trailer. I can't wait to see what comes next.
Yeah, we're really excited to show you all very soon.
Okay. Well,
You certainly are.
we are using glass processing, which makes the game infinitely better. Now, I have to say, I think judging by the audience reaction here tonight, everyone's really excited to see more about Sonic Mania someday. Can you guys reveal maybe at what point in the coming months or next kind of half a year, when is the game first going to be playable, so instead of just seeing trailers, we can actually let the fans get their hands on it?
Actually, about let's do it.
Tonight, you reckon? What about saying we did it tonight?
Tonight.
Oh, that was weak. Not doing it.
He said it wasn't good enough. He asked if you guys want to play Sonic Mania.
I'm just kidding. Of course you can play it. Right now.
Well, I think you have your answer to the question about whether they want to play this game tonight. So, we are so honored to let all of you at this party be among the first people in the world to get to play Sonic Mania. Now, that said, guys, everyone please be calm, alright? The game is going to be turned on right now. It's going to be playable all the way until the show ends. So, no stampedes. Please, everybody be cool. And for those of you here near the stage, we have an amazing treat coming up next for you in just a second. So, Christian, Izuka-san, let's see here. Oh, sorry, one other thing. In addition, guys, that USB you guys have, you know that? We put one of the zone tracks on there for you already. Check it out, some amazing music by T-Lopes. It's got some other little bonuses, so.
Thank you very much on behalf of Sega.
And myself and the rest of the team, Pagoda West, Headcanon, we all really are excited and we want to hear your feedback and we just look forward to delivering you the game next year.
Let's hear it for Christian and Izuka-san, everybody! They're actually chanting Sonic Mania at the front of the stage, and it's pretty very special we want you guys to do. Alright, Roman, what would we hear? You guys know how every classic Sonic game, when you booted up that Sega Genesis, you heard a noise. What was that noise?
This one. I need this one.
That's what we want, right? So what we want to do, guys, is we want to record your voices doing that lovely sound effect. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one. That'll be it. and we're going to record that, and we are going to put you guys in the game as an Easter egg. Now, of course, for legal reasons, the lawyers have told me I get fired if I don't say this next part. So, if for some reason you don't want to take part and don't want to have your voice recorded, please just don't take part. All right, everyone ready? Okay. All right, then, let's count it down. We're going to do 2 takes, okay? So let's get ready. First take here. 1, 2, 3. That was amazing. Last take, here we go. 1, 2, 3. That is so cool. Izuka-san, what a great way to end the event tonight. It's fantastic. Guys, we hope that all of you have a great night tonight. And at this point, I mean, I think there's really, that's it, right? Izuka-san, so it's time.
No, Aaron. We aren't done yet.
Wait. No. Izuka-san, you can't keep doing this to me, man. There's only a few minutes left in the party. We just did major announcements too. What's up?
I have one last surprise for everyone. Sonic Mania is not Project 2017, I mentioned.
Mania is not Project 2017 that you talked about at the Joyful's party. So we're getting Mania and something else.
One last note from me. This is not sequel. It will be a brand new experience.
Okay, now, before we go any further, let's ask the audience. We gotta make sure they're really ready for this, right? All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah, ready? This is Project 2017.
Is it?
Thank you so much for your support for 25 years of Sonic.
This is our thank you from Sega, to all of you, the fans, thank you so much, everybody. And we cannot wait to show you more about what you just saw in the future, so stay tuned. Now, with that, we are truly done for the night. Wasn't that a fun surprise? Yeah. Watching Izuka-san's face was pretty great for that moment, I have to say. Let's go ahead and welcome all of our special guests. Everyone, come on out here. Come on out here, guys.